Hello, can everyone hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh, thank God. Good evening, everybody. Oh, thank you so much. I was already wondering, like, okay, what's because I knew I was talking and I couldn't hear any response. I was like, am I here alone? I can't afford to be here alone.
No,
Good
you're
evening,
not.
everybody. Yes, it's good to have everyone here. It's such a it's such a joy to have everybody here. Welcome to the Welcome to the July edition of our Open Business Masterclass. Our topic for today is brand personality and customer experience. And I'm sure that I am so certain you are going to have such a good time. I myself am looking forward to a good time. Just as a way of introduction, I will need to introduce our facilitator for today. Like we can see from the screen, is Anuoluwa Adepoju. She's a service design consultant and the CEO of Cakeness. Let me just for a way of brief profiling. Anuoluwa Adepoju is a cake artist and the CEO of Cakeness. She has a bachelor degree in economics and a master's in industrial and organization psychology with special interest in consumer behavior. She currently works as a service design consultant, bridging the gap between customer expectations and organizational offerings. She's passionate about enlightening small business owners about issues surrounding branding. Can I please welcome Anuoluwa for Adepoju? Anu, please, you have the floor. You can share things from your side too.
Hi,
Let me
hello
stop sharing.
everybody. Yeah, okay. So you permitted me to share screen, yes? Okay. Hi everyone. I'm so glad to be here. It's such an opportunity, such a joy. How we all doing? If it's possible, can some of us show ourselves, like show your video, especially Toyin. Yes, if it's possible, yeah, that will help a lot. Okay, I'm trying to share screen here. Yeah. So how has the lockdown, well, we are post-lockdown now. So how has it been? And if you are like me and you have grown plenty chicks, congratulations. And if not, that is all good. So can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, everybody can see my screen. All right, so we are going to have a very hopefully in-depth conversation about brand personality and the issue of customer experience. It's going to be very interactive because we don't want to just I don't want to be here trying to deliver a seminar or something. I want it to be a conversation. I want to help us grow because I'm sure we've heard these terms before. We've heard brand personality, we've heard customer experience. Maybe it just didn't sit, or maybe it just didn't feel like it's something that you actually need for your business. Everybody's trying to hustle and just make money, and of course that's the end game of starting a business. You want to make money, yes. So you might have heard these things and then just brushed it off and faced more, so to speak, important issues like chasing after customers, increasing your profitability and cutting costs and all those kind of things. So I'm here to expose some secrets to you as a small business owner, as it pertains to brand personality and customer experience. First of all, let me start by defining what a brand is. A brand is not a logo. A brand is not a design. It's not just in the name, and it is definitely not the product. Okay, so a brand is basically how your business is perceived by the customer. It doesn't matter if you have told yourself or you have worked towards creating the best product, you have improved the quality and everything. If your customer does not perceive that product to be the best, then in their eyes it is not. So that is what a brand is. Have you, if you've ever gone to like a supermarket to maybe buy chin chin, and you saw chin chin that was wrapped in like a nylon, and there wasn't any name or anything like that on it. It was just wrapped, maybe neatly, maybe not. And then you saw another one that was wrapped nicely in a better packaged, maybe in a plastic container with the name, nicely designed graphics and all of that. You as a person are more inclined to pick the one that is branded, so to speak, that looks better, because your perception of that product on seeing it, even if the other one is actually tastes better, but you don't have confidence in it. That is what branding is all about. We want to be able to say to our customers in our absence that this is what my product stands for. So brands speak. Now picture you again walking into a supermarket and you want to buy biscuits. Now we have soda crackers, we have Oreos, we have Maryland, we have a very wide variety of biscuits. Now the idea is that each brand is saying something in particular to whoever wants to buy. Soda cracker is saying, even if you eat me, you are not, gaining weight. You are eating healthy. If you take me, I'm an healthy option to, binge on. Maryland is saying, come and indulge in some chocolatey stuff. Oreos is also saying they leverage on the idea of milk. That's what they leverage on. So ideally, when you enter a supermarket, all the brands are saying something. And what a brand says, just like what a person says, is an indication of who the person is. Okay, what the person stands for. For instance, for instance, now someone like me, as you are listening to me now, you're probably trying to gauge that, okay, what kind of person is she? Is she nice? Is she mean? Is she serious? Is she casual? I'm sure you get to know before the end of the presentation. But that's what I'm trying to say is, when whatever a product is saying is, first of all, what that product stands for. It comes from what that product stands for. Like human beings, if you're engaging somebody that is boring, somebody that you cannot get their personality, it is difficult to interact with such people. Imagine talking to a person and you don't know, like after spending 1 hour, 2 hours, or maybe after some interaction with the person, you still cannot be able to tell that, okay, this is what this person likes, this is who this person is, this is what this person can do, and all those kind of things. It will be difficult to interact with the person in your mind. It is the same for brands. Okay, if your brand doesn't have something that is stands for, then it will be difficult for your customers to engage your brand. Yeah, so let's get down to business. Okay, what is brand personality? Brand personality is simply the association of human characteristics, okay, to a brand. It is the association of human characteristics to, your business, so to speak. You would understand exactly what I'm talking about as we go on. Now, why do you like somebody? Why do you like something? It's because there is something in you that is also in that person that you can relate with. Okay, so you resonate with things that you have, that you have a shared value with. Is exactly the same with a business. The reason why the reason why you pick a product or a service above a similar one is because there's something that brand is saying that you like. I'm going to give practical examples shortly, but I just want you to get the whole idea of it. The human beings generally, whatever it is we're interacting with, whether it's a dog or it's a product, or in order to communicate and be able to differentiate those things in our mind, we immediately assign human characteristics to those things. That is how we are built. That's who we are. So when we are interacting with brands, when somebody is interacting with you, they want to be able to tell, okay, this is what this brand stands for. I like it or I don't. Okay, so let's talk about a very popular brand in Ibadan. Okay, so from the information I got, most people here are IB based. That's why I'm using these examples. Amala Sky. Now, when Amala Sky comes to mind, what when you hear Amala Sky, what comes to mind? For me, it's very simple. It's Tiwantiwa. Okay, if you're hungry and it's in the middle of the day and you're hungry and you don't have anywhere to eat and all that, Amala Sky can easily come to mind. Okay, it's Oshiolo Food Canteen, but the branding is so strong that even after they changed the name of the bank and all of that name still stayed. If you go on the internet and type the best place to take Amala in Ibadan, it's Amala Sky that comes out. Okay, so people are not going to Amala Sky with the mind of I'm looking for a particular type of feeling or something. I'm hungry and I want good, correct Yoruba food. I'm going to Amala Sky. Okay, you can see that in the way they deliver their service, like the picture here. They will spread everything for you to see how it is. Okay, so this brand appeals to the sentiment of hunger, so to speak. It appeals to hunger. It appeals to the down to earth part of you. That there's no farming anywhere. We can see how these people are eating. That they are tearing the meat. You want to eat. Okay, so now let's look at Martha's Kitchen. You go to Martha's Kitchen when you want a private dinner, when you want an exquisite service, so to speak. You want a nice ambience. I remember, please everybody mute your mics. I remember going to Martha's Kitchen and thinking, even before they brought the food, the way we were approached, the way the place was, it was really, really nice. And if you are sincere with yourself, the food is not so much of a big deal. Yes, it is nice, but the value that Martha's Kitchen is offering is more in the place, the sophistication of where exactly you are eating. Now, you don't want to take somebody on a date or try to impress somebody and then take them to Amala Sky. Do you get what I'm saying? So already in your mind, okay, where to place this brand, where to place that brand. Another example is maybe you want to take a child to a 3-year-old, you're looking for a daycare or a school for a toddler, and you get somewhere and they are saying, oh, academic excellence, we stand for this, we'll give your children good character. And at that age, between 1 and 2, all those ages, you're not exactly looking for academic excellence. You just want somewhere, maybe you're a busy professional, you just want a neat place where they pay attention to details, where they can take care of your child. Okay, so if for instance you are that kind of parent, you're not going to go there's something that you're looking for, okay, when you're looking for a daycare. Now when your child is in secondary school, is a different ball game. fine, the environment is fine and everything, but do they have a good academic track record? So I'm just giving these examples to prepare your minds for what we're going to be discussing in detail today. Now, Foodco is another example. What comes to mind? Foodco will push the fact that they care about you, they want to help you save, they are family oriented, they are sincere and all of that. You would see that I actually wonder how when people come from church on Sunday, they just want to go to Foodco. I don't understand that. It's always very full. But anyway, it goes to show that there's something that they have been able to do to connect with family. So Foodco is an example of a sincere, family-oriented brand in Ibadan. Yeah, so I'll be explaining briefly the 5 broad brand personality types. Please stay with me that we have. So we have the sincere, the excitement, the competence, sophistication, and the rugged. So already, as I'm mentioning these things, you can already picture brands that you associate with this thing. When you think of sincere, okay, which brand cares about family? Like I mentioned, Foodco is original, is sentimental. A sentimental brand, tries to invoke this real, portray that they are real. Okay, if you are a cake maker or a fashion designer and you want to portray yourself as a sincere, original, sentimental brand, you will be showing things that happen behind the scene. Today with this cake spot, or this clothes we couldn't deliver, so that your audience can, your customers can relate with you on that level. That's what you are pushing. Now, excitement, daring, spirited, up to date, contemporary. Those are the traits that brands that portray themselves as an excitement brand. Those are the kind of traits that they have. We'll definitely be going into detail. Now, competence. When you hear competence, that okay, the brand is reliable. If I'm looking for electronics, there is a brand that comes to mind. A brand or brands that comes to mind. These people are good. They know what they are doing, and the reason why you are thinking like that, it might not be that they are better than some brands, but they have been able to make you see that. That's what they push to you, and because you also are looking for confidence in what you are purchasing, you relate with that brand on that level, and then you stick with the brand. Sophistication, yeah, the classy, elegant, upper class, smooth, good looking, luxurious, brands. Of course, we can already relate. I will mention names, but rugged brands. Yes, they portray toughness. There are some things that you have now that you be like, this one, if I buy it, Malugbo. For those that don't understand Yoruba, like I will use it. You already know, you can associate those brands with the long-lasting thing. They are rugged. There are some cars that come to mind. Okay, difference between a Ford or an Hyundai. Do you understand? Is okay. The Ford, you can relate that this one is a strong brand. That is what they have pushed themselves as, and they have proven themselves in that area. Rugged brands are also outdoorsy brands. They appeal to the thrill-seeking part of their consumers, to the part of their consumer that wants to push limits and want to do extraordinary stuff. So briefly, that's what it is. Now I want to hear from us in the next couple of seconds. I'm going to be giving us like a exercise. I'm going to be posting the next slide. Will have a number of brands, and then out of the characteristics that I've mentioned, I want you to tell me what comes to mind immediately you hear that brand name. Okay. Yeah, so Are we ready, please? Can we? All right. Can I see? Yeah, our chat. All right. Okay, I can see our chat. All right. So now let's start with Red Bull. From excitement to sincerity, sophistication, as I've explained. When you see Red Bull, what comes to mind? Okay, I can see excitement. Excitement, very good. Excitement. Yeah. I need more. Just be sincere. If you don't think it's excitement, write it. Okay, ruggedness, excitement.
Ruggedness.
Okay. Ruggedness. Okay, all right. Is that all? Okay, so that we don't spend too much time. Ruggedness. Okay, so now it is obvious that Red Bull have been able to push that they are a brand that can make you feel excited and rugged. What are they selling? It's not just drink. So why do you think that they are pushing excitement? There are some factors, that come to play when putting a brand together that helps you to be able to be clear about what you stand for to your customers. So Red Bull, excitement and ruggedness, definitely. Volvo. When you see a Volvo car or you hear the word or you hear Volvo, what comes to mind? Competence. Okay, excellent. Any other person? Ruggedness. Very good. Any other person? So we can see that these characteristics actually overlap. Okay, usually in what multinationals do is to pick at most two of these personalities and project them. Definitely ruggedness, competence. Yeah, very, very good. Now Apple, very, very popular brand. Apple.
Sophistication.
Sophistication. Everybody knows that.
It's very so now this thing that you said is why presently the brand value of Apple is very, very high. The brand with the highest, the highest brand value this year is still Amazon, but Apple is on that list, I think number 3 or 4. Immediately you see Apple, sophistication comes to mind. Somebody who said extreme sophistication. Now, what have they been able to do that maybe other, phone brands have not been able to do? We're going to look into that very, very shortly. Now, one last one, Timberland.
Competence.
Okay, competence. All right. Ruggedness. Yeah. Now ruggedness. Okay, competence. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Another brand, very important, Coca-Cola.
Excitement.
As in, they have to double think it. The excitement. Excitement, exactly. All right, Amazon. How about Amazon? Sincerity, excitement, competence, sophistication, ruggedness. Amazon
is sincerity.
Okay. Femi says sincerity.
Competence.
Sincerity. Okay, so you can say Amazon has someone said everything. Wow. Amazon has been able to combine sincerity and competence. Okay, so let me give a few details shortly so that we can understand what is actually going on here. Yeah, so the competent brand, example, BMW, Philips, Samsung. Okay, I want you to know the colors as we go on. We're going to talk about that towards the end. You can see that in their voicing, their logo, most likely their adverts too. They are telling you it is. Samsung is saying digitally yours. BMW is saying the ultimate driving machine. Philips is saying sense. Sense and simplicity. Okay, as a simple person and as somebody that likes, things that are straightforward like that, if I see that slogan alone, I'm more inclined to buy a Philips brand. Do you understand? So that's what they appeal to the part of the customer that wants to feel confident in what they are buying. Okay, they don't want to buy stuff and be having second thoughts or be having feeling that what did I buy? Am I sure I didn't waste my money? They want to feel confidence. That's what brands that push themselves as competence do. Now, sophistication, obviously, Apple, like there's no two saying about it. Now, what Apple does is to help people either express who they are already or who they want to be. Generally, brands that want to push sophistication, they appeal to that part of the human being that either either you are like this, you are like that, you are a classy person, maybe you are a high earning person, so you tend to want to show off. They appeal to that part, or they appeal to the part of it that wants to look like that or be like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Martha's Kitchen, for instance, now somebody that doesn't go there to those kind of restaurants often, and just want to have a nice time, can go to Martha's Kitchen and be looking and be like, oh my God. The idealized, that's what we call the ideal self in the mind of that person. Like, we have money, just wants to feel affiliated to those kind of brands. Rolex is also an example. It's not time that we are checking. You get, but when you wear Rolex, it says something. Okay, so that's what they are appealing to. T.Y. Bello is also somebody that has branded himself. Can we mute our mics, please? So T.Y. Bello is someone that has been able to project, that sophistication. Like, you go to our Instagram page alone, you know what you are looking at. So is it everybody that's going to patronize T.Y. Bello? No. When you look at her page, you know what you are going to get, and like you know your level, in short. So she has been able to push herself as sophisticated, simple, different, creative. That's what sophistication is. Sincerity. Amazon. Put Airtel. Some people are going to do like this, but we've seen over time that Airtel has been able to push themselves as a brand that cares about human relationships and connections. And whether you like it or not, this personality of a thing happens in the subconscious. Okay, it might not be something that you say, I like this brand because they are sincere. You might have been engaging them and already become a loyal customer before you look inwards and see that, okay, this is what is in me. This is what I like that is in that brand that I can resonate with, and that's why I've been using that brand. Amazon is a very profound example of a sincere brand. When you are engaging Amazon, you know what to expect. Like, there's no shortcuts. And when he started this kind of advertisements and stuff, a lot of marketers frowned at it because they felt, why would you be so open and like that? But now Amazon is number one as the highest brand value in the world. What obtains when they are engaging a brand. And we've also talked about food co. Excitement. Now you can already see from these slogans, they are saying taste the feeling. Okay, film has to say see it, feel it, be it. Chalk party, chalk boy, with the chalk party thing that he has been able to associate his brand with excitement. Okay, so when you think of film house, why can't you just put your TV on, put off all the lights, and have the same experience. It's not possible. There's a feeling that comes with it, and Filmhouse has been able to project that. Okay, then obviously Coca-Cola. Sometimes you are thirsty. It's sugar, a lot of sugar, but a lot of people like it. A lot of people engage the brand because of that feeling of excitement, refreshing, that has been associated with it. So customers here, they want to feel. Okay, so that's why brands tend to push action words. Nike will tell you just do it. Okay, triggering that kind of emotion. Now, lastly, ruggedness. Ford, Timberland, Axe. Okay, these brands are most of the time they're mostly masculine brands. Most of the time, but not all the time. There are some ladies that are not feminine, so to speak. They'll go and buy Axe. Okay, there's something in them that they can resonate with in the brand. Yeah, Ford will tell you go for that, and many of their subsequent commercials like that just pushes that strength, performance. Okay, and over time, subconsciously, you just relate to that brand like that. Now, does your brand need a personality? Because all the things I've been saying since, some people might be thinking that these are multinationals. What is my own? I mean, Ibadan, Bodija are trying to, make money. Does your brand need all these things? And these are things that multinationals don't joke with because they understand the importance. They spend so much money on picking the best brand image and brand personality to target, for their target audience. So you might be thinking, does your brand need a personality? Please, I have news for you. It already has one. It's not, a question of whether it has one. It already has. It's either your brand personality is ambiguous. You're probably not talking to your target market the way you should be, or you have been lucky enough, maybe unknowingly, to project the proper image for your brand to your target market. And then on the other hand, you might have been unlucky because you are not intentional about this, and then you're not projecting the wrong image for your market segment. Okay, so your brand already has one. There is something that whether people can, people think when they think of your brand, as a business owner. Some people might think of it and be like, we don't even know. Today she's saying come and feel this. Tomorrow she's saying we are simple. We don't know what exactly it stands for. So, like I said here, the worst fate of a business owner is to give up that opportunity to be able to define your target market and then have it, negatively defined by maybe the competition or those people that you want to sell to. There was a research by Harvard students for 2 years, and they discovered that emotionally connected customers have a 306% higher lifetime value. They always come back. Now, the main reason, and you're going to be hearing this word, I'm going to be saying this a lot in this presentation, is the main reason why you want a brand personality is to have emotionally connected customers, because those are the customers that stay. Okay, those is beyond just satisfying you now. You are not they are not wearing your clothes and they're like, oh, it's nice. There has to be something that your brand offers that they can connect to emotionally. That is what will make them stay. That is what will make them loyal. Okay, the more you are able to differentiate yourself from your competitors, the faster you'll be remembered, and then the faster they can emotionally connect with you. Okay, now also you need brand personality for identity distinction. Now, this is very important because of course, you are not targeting everybody. If you are still at the stage in your business where you are trying to sell to everybody, then you need to go back to your drawing board. You can't possibly sell to everybody. But when you have a brand personality, it distinguishes you such that both the people that you are targeting and the people that you are not, they know what you stand for. Okay, so a brand like Biggie, for instance, when they came into the market, they came through I think Shagam or somewhere in Adepoju. That's where they started, selling, and they dropped their prices. They were not targeting the same sort of people that Coca-Cola was targeting, okay, but they were able to distinguish themselves for their market, so that even you that you're a Coca-Cola loyal customer, you know what Biggie stands for, and then sometimes you buy. Okay, you are not approaching Biggie thinking about Coca-Cola. You know what you are going to get. You know the value plus the price and everything. Okay, so when people that are sophisticated or not, if you're trying to push sophistication, people that are not sophisticated, if they want that kind of experience, they can already say, okay, this brand stands for that, and then they go and get it. So it's for, brand is for distinction. That's what branding, giving your brand a personality does. Now, another reason why you want a brand personality is because you want a self-expressive brand. You want a brand that you don't have to shout too much, when you're not there, when you're absent. The brand is saying this is exactly what you are getting. The brand is successful, in portraying the image that you want to portray. Like I said, there are a lot of factors that go into this, and I have been able to summarize them. We're going to be looking at them in the next slide. Like I said before, another reason why you want a brand personality, because brands without personality are just plain boring and difficult to interact with. Now, I put a side note here that you want to spend more money on customer retention rather than chasing after new customers. And why? Because your customers that emotionally connect with your brand are your best form of marketing. They are the ones that go above and beyond. Apart from that they stay, and they are not likely to be coerced by other brands that offer the same thing that you do. Okay, apart from that, they bring people. And this word of mouth thing has been kind of downplayed. Small businesses tend to downplay it. So you spend money on doing your Instagram ads, Facebook ads, trying to woo new customers. Meanwhile, your customers people that have engaged your brand, you were not able to do enough to make them stay. You did not make a statement, so they are not likely to come back. And you say, okay, no, we get new customers. When you lose one customer, you've lost 5 potential customers. Okay, that is how it runs. So you want to spend more money on every stage of your customer experience, such that when they leave your brand, they know that they are coming back. Okay, you have been able to connect them with something, emotionally, so they will definitely come back to you. Now we're going to look into how quickly. Tony, please, can you just put just give me an idea of how much more time I have, so that I can know how fast I should do. Now we're going to look into how do we. All right, okay, thank you. So how do we give our brand a personality from everything that I've been saying? Sorry about that. So how do we give our brand a personality?